Welcome aboard to the DIY trademark registration journey. As a newcomer, you need to learn quickly from your internet surfing, and trademark classes would definitely be the first keywords encountered. Today, we're diving into the concept of trademarks classification, a realm that might seem basic but is rarely easy. You trade, so you trademark. Trademarks, by design, serve to safeguard your business operation, preventing others from employing identical or similar trade names that might lead to customer confusion. Imagine if you own a bakery named ABC. Wouldn't it be unjust if you weren't allowed to use ABC just because someone else registered the same name for a shoe retail business? After all, even sharing the same name, ABC, it's highly unlikely that customers would mix your bakery up with the shoe retailers, right? Of course, it may be a totally different story if the ABC shoe retailer is large, reputable, with a long history. This is where the concept of trademark classes steps in. This classification system provides crucial guidance to both trademark registries and applicants about whether certain goods or services will be considered similar, mainly because the targeted customers and sales channels are akin to each other. Let's say, for instance, both hats and socks fall into Class 25. If two individuals both file for an ABC mark, one for hats and the other for socks, the later filing could likely be obstructed by the former because these items are commonly sold within the same shops. However, this is a broad generalization of the trademark classification system, and to fully protect your commercial interests, you'll need to delve deeper into the specific details of each jurisdiction and select the right trademark classes. As of now, there are 45 trademark classes. But this number isn't set in stone. The technical term for trademark classes, the International Classification of Goods and Services under the NICE Agreement, or simply NICE Classification, has evolved over time. Initially, it underwent revisions every 5 years. However, with our rapidly changing commercial world, minor adjustments have been made annually since 2013. From 2021 onwards, a new edition of the NICE Classification will be released every 3 years. When we first plied our trade on Trademark, there were only 42 classes. So it's not surprising to envision a 46th or even more classes in the near future. Consider the rise of mobile apps, for instance. If you wish to develop your own app today, you'd have to apply for several classes covering software products, online wholesaling and retailing of products, online chat rooms, software development services, and so on. This not only complicates the selection of the right trademark classes, but also significantly ramps up the registration costs. It would be a welcome change if a new class covering mobile apps was introduced. Incidentally, this brings us to the concept of reclassification. As trademark registrations are naturally classified according to the prevailing trademark classes and terms, changes in the NICE classification could lead to requests for reclassification in the future. For instance, retailing services are now covered by Class 35, but they were previously covered by Class 42. Your trademark registration might therefore be requested for reclassification. It is nothing serious but technical, so don't worry. Now and finally, let's turn our attention to the main issue. Which classes do I need? We will start with the dilemma many face when deciding which trademark class or classes to register under. It's a delicate balance, really. On one hand, filing your trademark in more classes equals broader protection. Yet the more classes you file under, the higher your overall costs for trademark registration. Budget constraints are real, and it's essential to file your trademark in a cost-effective manner. This is where professional assistants like Trasomark can make a world of difference. Let's consider a few scenarios to highlight this point. First, consider a case where you provide legal translation services. Legal services fall under Class 45, while translation services are in Class 41. So which class should cover your services? Second, keep in mind that different jurisdictions might adopt different classification systems. For example, China uses a subgroup system in addition to the general classification. Meanwhile, Canada only adopted the prevailing trademark classification system in 2019. Lastly, conducting pre-application searches and possibly cutting off some classes or selected items accordingly can save you time and costs in the long run. In conclusion, choosing the right trademark class isn't as straightforward as it seems, but with the right guidance, you can navigate this complex process with ease. Hopefully, equipped with certain knowledge on trademark classification, you will be more confident on the road of DIY trademark journey.